Est. Check 1, 2. Good. Let me get this out of your way. Yeah. Sorry about that, but this is a mic test. 1, 2. Mic test. 1, 2. Mic test.
please welcome Angelina Humphreys. Angelina is escorted by her dad Joey and mom Laura Humphreys. Angelina's academic honors and awards, including top 1% of her senior class, ranked number 8 in the class, academic all-district each year. Angelina's athletic honors include 4-year letterman, Holland Award winner, honorable mention all-district as a freshman and sophomore, and second team all-district as a junior. Once again, Angelina. Oh, a little more, please. Angelina is a member of the National Honor Society. Off the basketball court, Angelina enjoys watching movies and reading books. Angelina's favorite memory as a lady cat was at last year's Christmas party when Zako got goldfish during the White Elephant gift exchange. After high school, Angelina plans on attending Missouri Southern State University on a basketball scholarship. Her major is in biology with a concentration in pre-med and then becoming a neurosurgeon. Congratulations, Angelina. Next, Arden Neff. Arden is being escorted by her mother Wendy and father Bart Neff. Arden's academic awards and honors include a 4.0 GPA, A honor roll every semester, top 2% of the senior class. Arden is a member of the National Honor Society, Student Council, and Tri-Phi. Off the court, Arden enjoys painting, baking, reading classic literature, and rewatching Ferris Bueller's Day Off. Arden's favorite memory as a lady cat when she dropped her jersey in the toilet right before the Amarillo game and had to play in a wet uniform. After high school, Arden plans on attending either the University of Texas at Austin or Southwestern University for a degree in chemistry. Congratulations, Arden, and good luck. And now, please welcome Alessandra Salazar. Alexandra is being escorted by her mother Monica and her father Esteban Salazar. Alessandra's academic honors and awards include all A's 3 years in a row, awarded a chemistry academic honor, and is in the top 11% of her class. Alessandra is a member of the NHS and was elected by her algebra teacher. Off the basketball court, Alessandra enjoys hanging out with her family and friends, going to the movies, and getting ice cream. Alessandra's favorite memory as a lady cat is when most of her teammates fouled out in a game against Brownwood, so they played with 4 girls on the court against Brownwood's 5, with 5 minutes left in the game. The game was tied at that point, but the Lady Cats managed to pull through and win. We were so proud of ourselves that night. Alessandra plans on attending a Texas university yet to be decided on, and working her way into medical school to become an oncologist. Alessandra would like to thank her parents for their support through a tough 4 years of high school. She says, and I quote, "I would not be where I am today without your care and support. You are the best parents in the world, and I owe my success to you." Congratulations, Alessandra, and good luck. Let's hear it once again and give a big round of applause to all of our seniors for their dedication and hard work, and wish them the best of luck in the near future.
From Babe Diedrichson Gymnasium on the campus of San Angelo Central High School, San Angelo, Texas. San Angelo Central Lady Cat Basketball is on the air on Concho Sports Network. Tonight's live stream broadcast brought to you by First Community Federal Credit Union. We have two teams that are vying for the second place in the district as things heat up this season, as the Lady Cats of San Angelo Central take on the Lady Rebels of Midland Lee High School. It's the Central Lady Cats against the Midland Lee Lady Rebels tonight on Concho Sports Network. Thanks for joining us for the broadcast. I'm Darren Prater. J.D. Raggio is here along with us. Nice to have you along tonight, man. I got to put my mask up and be a good example here.
Yes, sir. We got a very exciting one. Like you said, the number 2 and 3 teams in the district. A lot on the line for both of these teams tonight.
Yes, sir. And obviously, Friendship can play some basketball, boys and girls basketball.
Oh, yeah.
They sit atop the district. Right now, officially, Central is at number 2, followed by Midland Lee. And Midland Lee would love to knock them out of that number 2 position. Central Lady Cats come in 14-6 overall, 8-2 in district. Coach Landon Dyer's squad has had the rhythm of the season off this year due to, well, everything is different this year, but due to a quarantine for 2 weeks. They couldn't practice, they couldn't play, and then they had to come back and immediately play a Midland Lee team that they beat 32-30, but it was a close one. Then only 2 days of practice before they played against Friendship. So maybe they're hitting their stride now, getting back into the rhythm of the season after that interruption. It's tough to overcome.
Yeah, like you said, that's kind of the state of our world right now, just living in that sort of all the time. It's just something new, something that you got to adapt to. And like you said, they've done a really good job of coming back, coming out of it, and coming out of it stronger. And they may not have been able to practice for that little bit of time, but I bet they were having virtual meetings and they were getting a whole lot of rest, and they were probably working out as best as they could at home as well. Definitely not just sitting around doing nothing.
Absolutely, but with Friendship, you have to take on that number 1 team in district with come back for a game and then only have 2 days to prepare. That's hard to do. But getting back into the swing of things, getting back into the rhythm of the season, they did beat this Midland Lee Lady Rebel team 32-30 after the quarantine, but they trailed at the halftime, at the half, J.D.
Yeah, very close game last time, 32-30 like you said. I imagine that we're going to have a close one here today as well. You mentioned Friendship a lot, and Midland Lee is actually one of the teams that has managed to beat that Friendship squad, winning 34-30 in their most recent matchup against Friendship. So this Midland Lee team definitely has some weapons and is not someone to take lightly in any regard for Central tonight.
After trailing at the half against this team, they outscored Lee in the final 8 minutes to pull out the win. Delaney Hester was the lead scorer with 5 in that contest. So let's take a look at the Lady Rebels. Coach Alfred Acosta's squad, they come in 10-6. They're 4-2 in district. And like you said, they're a very tough basketball team, and either one of these teams could pull this out tonight. So the Lady Cats are going to really have to be on their game. we are getting ready for the introduction of the starters. We will have that for you, and our opening tip-off. Going to be an exciting night on the basketball court here at Babe Diedrichsen Gym. The San Angelo Central Lady Cats, the Midland Lee Lady Rebels. And we'll be back with the tip-off. You're watching Central Lady Cats basketball on Concho Sports Network, presented by First Community Federal Credit Union.
Football fans, stop by Wingstop in Southwest Plaza before or after the game. We have the best wings in town and offer curbside pickup and delivery. So stop by Friday night and celebrate with Wingstop on Knickerbocker Road.
Best Tech Supply is a proud sponsor of Concho Valley football. I invite you to stop by our new location at 4512 Adobe Drive for all your herbicide, insecticide, fertilizer, and outdoor power equipment needs. Bestex also carries a large selection of Green Mountain grills and K2 coolers for all your tailgating events. For knowledgeable advice of your lawn and landscaping, as well as service of your outdoor power equipment long after the sale, call us here at Bestex 653-1300.
For a healthy lawn and landscape, visit Best Tech Supply or besttex.com.
Angelo RO Express is San Angelo's local affordable drinking water choice. Water plays a vital role in our daily life, and having the best drinking water for your family is important. Rent a quality reverse osmosis system starting at $28.50 a month with a free local standard installation. So why overpay for something you can get right here for less?
Call my Uncle Larry.
You heard the girl. Call Angelo Oro Express at 325-277-8611 for affordable drinking water.
Welcome back to Babe Diedrichsen Gymnasium. Lady Cat basketball is on the air. Central Lady Cats basketball on Concho Sports Network is presented by First Community Federal Credit Union. Aaron Prater and J.D. Raggio here, just about ready to go as the Lady Cats take on the Midland Lee Lady Rebels. Cats come in 15-6, 8-2 in the district. They sit at number 2. Midland Lee 14-7. They are at 8-2 as well in the district, and they have beaten the number 1 team previously, which is Friendship. As the starters are being introduced here at Diedrichsen Gymnasium, let's do the same thing. Head coach Landon Dyer. Here are the starters tonight. Number 4, Jules Perez. Number 13, Nevaeh Hearn. Angelina Humphreys, wearing number 20 tonight for the Lady Cats, will be a starter. Also, Deandra Allen, wearing number 32, and number 42, Layla Young. That's your starters for the Lady Cats tonight as they get ready to go. They'll have on the white jerseys with the blue numerals and the angry orange outline. It's maroon and white for the Midland Lee Lady Rebels tonight. Lee sitting officially at number 3 in the district. And Central did beat them earlier this year. After trailing at the half, they had to make a fourth quarter comeback, but they won the game 32-30. So the Midland Lee Lady Rebels want to move up in district. They also want probably to get a little payback. Coach Alfred Acosta's team. So an exciting night of basketball as we get ready to go. You have some more thoughts on what is about to transpire tonight, JD?
I think this will be a very similar game to the game that they had last time against each other. Like you said, it looked like Central kind of came back after being down. Big fourth quarter for them. I think this is going to be a close one throughout. It's just going to be a game of runs. Some by Central, some by Midland Lee. We do have Midland Lee's starting lineup. They're going to start with number 1, Malaya Young, number 2, Sanaya Green, number 14, Larendara Foyunji, and I do apologize if that is pronounced incorrect. Number 22, Magni Erdworm, and number 35, Kamari Lee. So this is going to be an interesting lineup for Midland Lee. It looked like they had a lot of size, really tall, 2 tall posts for them. Central matching it with some size of their own. Going to be a very interesting game.
Well, Coach Dyer said that one thing that they need to work on, and it helped them against Midland Lee, is keeping the other team off of the free throw line. Whenever their opponents have gone to the free throw line, it has spelled trouble for them. If they can watch the fouls, especially in the second half down the stretch, it has paid off for them, so that's something that they want to work on tonight.
Yeah, definitely. With low-scoring affairs, two of the things that we always got to keep an eye out on are free throws and turnovers, because those are the things that are going to you're not necessarily going to see them first on the stat sheet, but those are the things that usually determine the outcome of the game.
32-30 again, the final with these two. A very exciting finish. Delaney Hester was the lead scorer with 5 in the game for the Lady Cats. As they come out onto the hardwood, want to let you know we're streaming Central and Lakeview basketball every Tuesday and Friday. Now this Friday, it's going to be a good one, streaming the Lakeview Maidens versus Snyder Tigers. Tip-off at 6:15, conchosports.com, Concho Sports Network, Roku, and Fire TV apps, YouTube, and Facebook. We do hope that you will join us. It's time for the tip-off. We're ready for some Lady Cat basketball, and here we go. Midland Lee will get the first possession. Mylea Young, wearing number 1 tonight, is the point guard. Maggie Erdworm, the other guard, and she goes across. Now back up to the top with Sanaya Green. Green all the way across and driving to the basket and kicking it back out. Bad idea as the Lady Cats pick it right out of the air. And now let's see what they can do on offense as they shut down Lee on their first try at scoring some points. Just underway here at Diedrichson Gymnasium.
Yep, very early on in this one, both teams, we're just going to see how they settle into this game. It looks like a little bit of man-to-man from Midland Lee to start the game on defense.
Ball goes to Jules Perez. Perez loses it a second, gets it back. Now back up to the top of the key to the point guard, Nevaeh Hearn. Hearn to the right and almost just gave it to the Lady Rebels. So each team gets a steal. It's Mylea Young that ended up with the ball. Shot goes up and it is good. Lady Rebels 2, Lady Cats 0. Lady Rebels get the first score. Jules Perez to the left side. Nevaeh Hearn to the right side to Perez. Perez inside to Layla Young. Young gets the ball to Deandra Allen and whistles blow.
Yeah, nice drive there.
Foul.
Nice drive there by Allen, getting in amongst those tall posts and drawing the foul.
So the first foul is to the Central Lady Cats' advantage, and we will go to the free throw line. Deandra Allen shooting, misses the first one. See what she can do here at the Atlanta and Tiffany Realtor Team free throw line tonight. Thanks to Atlanta and Tiffany Realtor Team and all of our sponsors tonight for making this possible. Second one is good. Now the Lady Cats are on the board. It's 2-1, just underway here tonight.
Looks like some early pressure here by the Lady Cats, just picking up man full court. Just see if they can cause an easy turnover.
Mylea Young, the junior, to Sanaya Green, another junior. Pass is high and tipped, and Young gets it under control. Angelina Humphreys, the defender on her that time, got a hand on the pass. Back out to Sanaya Green. She goes right. Young inside and under the basket, and that's a score for the likely the tallest player on their team. That is
35 Lee on 2 points on that one.
Senior Kamari Lee making the score 4-1 in favor of the Lee Lady Rebels.
That was a great pass to get that look under there, and it makes it a little bit easier when she's so much taller than everyone else.
Yeah, she's dangerous under the basket. There's a foul, and looks like the points will count. She's going to go back to the free throw line. Deandra Allen, she was one of two just recently, her first trip to the free throw line. So here she goes at the Lana and Tiffany Realtor Team free throw line. 4-3 now the score as the bucket counted on the foul. And now she ties it up.
Yeah, really nice job. She's going into those defenders' bodies, not just fading away as she's trying to shoot, drawing those fouls, and making that basket on the last one.
That's 2 fouls for Lee, none yet for the Lady Cats. Applying the full court pressure.
Looks like they're trapping whenever they get into the half court very quickly to see if they can get an easy steal.
They go under the basket again to Kamari Lee. She goes back out. Now the three-point try is no good. And the Lady Cats get the ball as Deandra Allen brings it down. They were under the basket where she is dangerous. She passes it back out and three-pointer off the rim. Angelina Humphreys, left side now to Allen. Just rotating, trying to find some kind of opening, taking their time, and one of the defenders got a hand on the ball. The Lady Cats retain possession. They're playing very aggressive, both teams on defense tonight.
Yeah, definitely just trying to cause some early turnovers when both teams aren't quite settled into this game yet.
Layla Young up with three-pointer, and it is a miss. So Midland Lee back down the court with Mylea Young. She is the court general for the Lady Rebels. Anastasia Wazowski. She is a tall one as well. She missed a three-pointer a minute ago. Thought about it again, didn't take the shot. Now back under the basket. And it's up and good. That would be Kamari Lee.
I think that's 14.
That's Loredana Fuanji. And she will go to the line, and that's the first foul for the Lady Cats. Makes the score 6-4 with 3.5 to go in the opening period of play.
Looks like they got Jules Perez on that foul, and she comes out of the game. Alyssa Barron checks in for her.
Loredana Fuonji. Her first trip to the Lana and Tiffany Realtor Team free throw line tonight. 6-4 again the score. 2 fouls for Midland Lee, 1 for the Lady Cats. And this one's good.
And it looks like they're, like you said, they're also going to press. It looks like a 1-2-2 is the press that they're going to go with. Looking to trap there.
And they had Layla Young surrounded there for a second. They do get it down to half court. Now we'll get a push and a foul.
Looks like number 3, Alyssa Green, just checked into the game. That foul's going to go on number 2, Sanaya Green.
Sanaya Green, one of the guards for Midland Lee. And for the Lady Cats, Sydney Moore brings it down. Angelina Humphreys. Now they fight for the ball a second. A bounce pass will go out of bounds, and Midland Lee will get the ball.
And for Central, the senior Madison Foley also checks into the game. It is senior night here at Central.
Oh, yes.
And so they do have 3 seniors out there tonight. Number 10, Arden Neff. Number 20, Angelina Humphreys. And number 24, Madison Foley. They had a nice presentation for them before the game.
That was very cool. Be some great memories in these young ladies' lives playing for the Lady Cats. Out to, oh, that's good. That's the first three-pointer of the game. That's a wing stop on Knickerbocker Road three-pointer, and it goes to Midland Lee.
Yep, number 2, Sanaya Green hits that one from the corner. Gave her a little bit too much time out there by herself.
Yeah, just enough room and a great shot. Central tries to answer. They trail 10-4. 2.5 to go first period. Layla Young with the ball. Boy, she took a collision hit that time when she released the ball. The shot is up, and it is good. She's tough. She just got the ball back and scored.
It looked like you could have argued for an in one there as well, but I guess the defender did a nice job of staying upright on that one.
Yeah. Boy, Layla Young is tough. She recovered quickly from that. And they are going to surround.
And a great trap again by the Lady Cats on that one. That pressure is unrelenting.
Good show of sportsmanship from Deandra Allen, helping Young to her feet. 2 minutes to go first quarter. It is 10-6 in favor of the Lady Rebels. 32-30 was the final the last time these two teams met after a 2-week quarantine for the Lady Cats.
Yep, Jules Perez and the senior Arden Neff checks in for the first time tonight.
Here's Sydney Moore on the bounce pass to Laylee Young.
Looks like some guard-on-guard action down there in the post. One guard taller than the other. Stick them down low.
Yeah. There's some, of course, Central matches up against them pretty well as far as height. So we will head back to the free throw line. That's the Lana and Tiffany Realtor Team free throw line. Jules Perez, one of the leaders of this basketball team.
Missed that first free throw. You never want to miss those ones.
Didn't get that one. 0 for 2. And the score remains 10-6 with 1:45. Now into the game at point guard, we see Alyssa Green for Midland Lee, and that's going to be a foul.
Jules Perez, her second. It looked like they had the great trap there, and just a little bit too aggressive instead of just grabbing that ball.
She has a smile on her face like, well, hey, I was trying to make something happen. So back into play, and right under the basket, and a perfect layup. Oh, that was a good play. Loredana Fuwanji puts it in there after the inbounds pass. All the way under the basket, just pass and score.
It looked like Malia Young didn't have too many options, just threw it all the way down in there, and 2 easy points.
Which Fuwanji tall enough to make it happen. Madison Foley with the ball, now across to Sydney Moore. Moore underneath the basket, and Madison Foley didn't make the little layup. And with 1:04 to go, the score remains 12-6 in favor of Midland Lee.
Yeah, it looked like a great opportunity. She had that defender on that back hip. She did a nice little spin to get that layup and just missed it down low.
The advantage to Midland Lee, and they have made those shots under the basket tonight. And they've done well on free throws as well. And that's something that they overcame in the second half, the Lady Cats, not fouling as much in the last time these two teams met.
Sydney Moore just got a 5-second call there on defense. That is a great job moving your feet, causing that turnover.
I see, let's see, Kamari Lee, the senior, comes into the ball game tonight.
And I think Jasmine Johnson also into the game for her first minutes for the Lady Rebels.
Fuwanji comes out.
And Arden Neff coming out for the Cats, and Hearn back into the game.
Deandra Allen at point. She gets the pass off to Nevaeh Hearn. Humphreys across to Hearn. Hearn holding onto the ball, one-on-one coverage. And the shot goes up. It is good. Oh, Layla Young. And a good shot. I thought she was going to pull it back down. She took it and right in there. Good job from Layla Young. Long pass down the court and a collision. Layla Young has had several collisions tonight.
She gets called on that one.
Oh, that might be a little suspect. 1 second to go, and we'll be finished with the first quarter of play. 4-point lead for the Lady Rebels. Nothing that the Cats can't overcome. Shot goes up as time runs out, air ball, and that's the end of the first quarter of play. So after one, the score, the Midland Lee Lady Rebels 12, the San Angelo Central Lady Cats 8. Lee leads at 12-8. You're watching Central Lady Cats basketball on Concho Sports Network, presented by First Community Federal Credit Union.
We all want to get back to the way things used to be. going to concerts, cheering for our teams in a packed stadium, dancing the night away with our friends. But if we truly want things to go back to the way they were, we need everyone to come together. Wash your hands, wear a mask, and social distance. Together, we can beat this. Together, we'll get back to the way things used to be.
Welcome back to Diedrichson Gymnasium. San Angelo Central Lady Cat Basketball is on the air on Concho Sports Network. Welcome back. Concho Sports Network live broadcast presented by First Community Federal Credit Union. Darren Prater and J.D. Raggio bringing you the action. As we start the second quarter, it's 12-8 in favor of the Midland Lee Lady Rebels. Play by some of their tallest players under the basket and free throws has made the difference for this Lady Rebel team. They made the shots the Lady Cats couldn't, and there's another one right there, right under the basket. Perfect pass, and she does it again. Loredana Fuwanji makes the score 14-8.
Yeah, that was big to big action right there. So Lee passed that one right to Fuwanji for an easy two. Nice cut off the basket, but for Central, you got to move your feet on that one.
And Fuwanji gets the rebound. Yeah, they've made it look a little too easy when they do that. They've done it several times tonight.
That's something that you don't want to do right there. Shania Green just picked up her dribble right as she entered half court. Very dangerous.
Anastasia Wazowski.
I think that's Erdworm for
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's see here. Okay.
And it looks like a charge is called there on Fuwanji.
Deandra Allen gets the ball back into play to Jules Perez, and Perez to half court. Angelina Humphreys. Humphreys dribbling to the right side, gets it off to Perez. Perez goes under the basket, and there it is. Angelina Humphreys with the score. It's 14-10.
Yeah, it's going to be crucial to get these seniors involved. First 2 points of the game there for Angelina Humphreys.
They were able to get the ball under the basket to her, and she did the rest, getting good and warmed up, start making those shots that the Lady Rebels have been pretty good at making this game. Surrounded, and she gets the pass off, and guess who? Right under the basket, it's Fuwanji again, and the junior makes the score 16-10.
Central's doing a great job of trapping the ball, but Midland Lee's doing a better job right now of getting the pass out of it. And then when you have two on the ball, that means you have an advantage somewhere, and they're finding that person usually under the basket.
Yeah, the defense has looked good. It's just some good play by Midland Lee and Malia Young. And Sanaya Green as well.
And Coach Landon Dyer is definitely letting his players know exactly what he wants.
Ball goes back up to the top to Layla Young. Young to Allen. And Jules Perez being very vocal herself as to what she wants her teammates to do. There's a foul. Shot is good. Layla Young does it again. She's playing a good game tonight.
Yeah, with 5 points in that first quarter, adding 2 to it here in the second. She's the leading scorer on the Lady Cats right now with 7.
And she's playing a very physical game too.
Yeah, she's not letting that height of the two Lady Rebels down low intimidate her at all, going right into the body, and this one another and one opportunity.
Not at all. Very, very tough player. 16-12 is the score now in the second quarter. Shot goes up, bounces off the rim, and Fuwanji will get the rebound. And the Lady Rebels are back in action. Malia Young, one-on-one being defended by Nevaeh Hearn. Shot goes up, and the Lady Cats get the rebound. It's Jules Perez. Perez quickly down the court. Young to Perez. Perez inside to Young. Looks like she wants to go up, doesn't. Kicks it back out now. Here's a three-pointer. And she doesn't get it. Nevaeh Hearn with the three-point try.
She was pretty shooting that one from way far out on that one.
Yeah, and it was close.
I like the aggression for sure.
Yeah, this Lady Cat team certainly not afraid to be aggressive or to take a collision or get rough. Fuwanji being guarded by Layla Young. Alyssa Green to Fuwanji. Fuwanji shoots, misses, rebounds, shoots again, and draws a foul.
I think that was Lee on the under on that one. Good pass there by Alyssa Green to get the defense sucked over to her and then just drop that one off to the big.
Loredana Fuwanji wearing number 14. Very good play under the basket tonight. She is just a junior. First one is good. Yes, she shoots good free throws too. She has tonight.
Yeah, both Fuwanji and Lee have been menaces tonight for Central. And yep, both free throws made there by Lee.
And it's a 6-point lead for Lee. Fuwanji 2 for 2 on that one. It's 18-12 with 4.5 to go in the half.
Just a substitution update. Alyssa Barron back into the game for the Lady Cats. Hearn takes a seat.
Yes, Coach Dyer got pretty animated there a few times. Coach Dyer, I want to say he made his debut this year.
It looks like they're playing inside out kind of because the guards are down there posting each other up while all the bigs are sucked out onto the three-point line, which can be a smart thing, but they do turn it over here, the Cats.
Arden Neff came across. He couldn't make anything happen. There's a three-point try. It's an air ball for Alyssa Green. Lady Cats back on the move. And moving the ball down the court, Alyssa Green. Excuse me. Alyssa Barron. See Jasmine Johnson coming in for the Lady Rebels. I believe that's the first time we've seen her tonight.
I believe so. And then Deandra Allen back into the game for Central, who calls a timeout.
All right. And we'll take it with them. The score, 18-12. Lee leads the Lady Cats so far. 3.5 to go in the half. You're watching Central Lady Cats basketball on Concho Sports Network, presented by First Community Federal Credit Union.
Football fans, stop by Wingstop in Southwest Plaza before or after the game. We have the best wings in town and offer curbside pickup and delivery. So stop by Friday night and celebrate with Wingstop on Knickerbocker Road.
Best Tech Supply is a proud sponsor of Concho Valley Football. I invite you to stop by our new location at 4512 Adobe Drive for all your herbicide, insecticide, fertilizer, and outdoor power equipment needs. Bestex also carries a large selection of Green Mountain grills and K2 coolers for all your tailgating events. For knowledgeable advice of your lawn and landscaping, as well as service of your outdoor power equipment long after the sale, call us here at Bestex 653-30.
Back in action, Diedrichson Gymnasium. Central Lady Cats basketball on Concho Sports Network, presented by First Community Federal Credit Union. Darren Prater and J.D. Raggio bringing you the action as the Midland Lee Lady Rebels lead the Central Lady Cats 18-12, but it's still pretty early.
I believe there grabbed a quick rebound on a fast break and came down here, missed the layup. I think it was Malia Young. And now we're back here on offense with the Central Lady Cats.
Alyssa Barron brought it down. You know, the last time they played Lee, where they squeaked out the win, they trailed at half. And they trailed by, I don't know about double digits, at 8 points at some point. So no reason to panic at all early on.
And the aggression of Layla Young continues. She goes in there but gets a charge drawn this time. A great job there by Erdworm, number 22 for Lee. And that's her third foul for Young, so she's going to sit probably the rest of this half.
Lady Cats have 5 total fouls, 6 for the Lady Rebs. Mylea Young, a junior, gets to half court, dumps it off to Maggie Erdworm, and Erdworm goes down hard.
I think she stepped out of bounds.
I believe she did. Got tangled up with one of the Lady Cats.
Sydney Moore checks back into the game for Jules Perez.
Deandra Allen. Left side pass goes to Humphreys. Back up top again. Alyssa Barron has it across and to the far side to Deandra Allen. Pass to Barron, tries to go under the basket, and now we have a Lady Cat that took a little bit of a spill.
Yeah, look like a jump ball there called Humphreys, and I believe that's Lee down low.
So the Lady Cats get the possession and get the ball inbounds. To Arden Neff, goes up, can't get it. And a fight for the ball as the Lady Rebels come up with the rebound. Kamari Lee got it that time. All the way across, and I don't know how she caught that ball. There were defenders all over her. Down low, and the three-point try from Alyssa Green isn't there. Ball out of bounds.
Yep, Arden Neff grabbed that rebound, and then we do a foul. I believe that was on 22.
It was a pass to Kamari Lee. I thought it was going to be grabbed out of the air by the Lady Cats. She got it down low, but three-pointer no good, but they did get the foul and a chance to add to their 18-12 lead. Or, excuse me.
Chance to narrow that margin.
To narrow the margin. 6-point lead now for the Lady Rebels.
And we are at 7 fouls, so this should be a 1-and-1.
Okay, that's Arden Neff at the Lana and Tiffany Realtor Team free throw line tonight. It has to be a hard adjustment to play with a mask on for a lot of these players. It's just something different.
Yeah, definitely to have it there all the time. And Arden Neff currently at the free throw line in their senior presentation. I was told that she's graduating in the top 2% of her class here at Central. That is a great academic accomplishment.
It is so hard to be good at several things, and a lot of these kids do that, so that's very commendable. Free throw no good, so the Lady Rebels get the ball, get the pass inbounds to Erdworm. Now Erdworm back out to Mylea Young. Full court press here as Alyssa Barron is playing some tough defense, staying right with her. Sliding side to side.
Yeah, doing a great job moving her feet, staying right in front of her. Looked like she checked her right there.
Yeah, she made a move to the left, tried to cut back, and they made contact, so that is the 6th foul for the Lady Cats. Mylea Young for Midland Lee. To Alyssa Green, back to Young. Young stuck. She has to go high with the pass, and it's going to go out of bounds. Lady Cats ball.
Yeah, she thought about shooting the 3 on that one, went against it, and maybe she should have just pulled.
A little too high for Alyssa Green to bring under control.
Some great defense by Alyssa Barron, who just checks out. And Jules Perez now with the ball back in the game.
Barron has been very aggressive. With Mylea Young, a good athlete, Barron staying right with her. Perez shot goes over the basket. Lee tries to do a fast break. Now they'll slow it down a little bit and get the ball back out to Young. This time it's Jules Perez guarding Young.
Seems like we've been deadlocked here at 12-18 for a while, and a great charge there. 32, Deandra Allen drawing that one.
Say it's a physical game. We have several players take some spills tonight. Now we see Nevaeh Hearn back in the ball game for the Central Lady Cats. Perez will get the ball back into play. The clock is at 36 seconds in the half. 6-point lead for the Lady Rebels. Humphries goes up.
Yep, went up with that left hand.
20 seconds. Midland Lee in hurry-up mode here. Would love to increase that lead. They did, the last time these teams played, they led at the half. It was a fourth quarter surge that won the game for the Lady Cats. We love exciting games, but maybe kick it into gear a little earlier this time. Three-pointer, no good for Alyssa Green. And we have reached halftime here at Diedrichson Gymnasium. Thanks for joining us tonight. The score at the half, the Midland Lee Lady Rebels 18 and the San Angelo Central Lady Cats 12. Lee leads at 18-12 at the half. And we'll be back with more. You're watching Central Lady Cats basketball on Concho Sports Network, presented tonight by First Community Federal Credit Union.
1300.
For a healthy lawn and landscape, visit Best Tech Supply or besttech.com.
Angelo RO Express is San Angelo's local affordable drinking water choice. Water plays a vital role in our daily life, and having the best drinking water for your family is important. Rent a quality reverse osmosis system starting at $28.50 a month with a free local standard installation. So why overpay for something you can get right here for less?
Call my Uncle Larry.
You heard the girl. Call Angelo RO Express at 325-277-8611 for affordable drinking water.
We all want to get back to the way things used to be. Going to concerts, cheering for our teams in a packed stadium, dancing the night away with our friends. But if we truly want things to go back to the way they were, we need everyone to come together. Wash your hands, wear a mask, and social distance. Together, we can beat this. Together, we'll get back to the way things used to be.
Football fans, stop by Wingstop in Southwest Plaza before or after the game. We have the best wings in town and offer curbside pickup and delivery. So stop by Friday night and celebrate with Wingstop on Knickerbocker Road.
Best Tech Supply is a proud sponsor of Concho Valley Football. I invite you to stop by our new location at 4512 Adobe Drive for all your herbicide, insecticide, fertilizer, and outdoor power equipment needs. Bestex also carries a large selection of Green Mountain grills and...
Football fans, stop by Wingstop in Southwest Plaza before or after the game. We have the best wings in town and offer curbside pickup and delivery. So stop by Friday night and celebrate with Wingstop on Knickerbocker Road.
Best Tech Supply is a proud sponsor of Concho Valley Football. I invite you to stop by our new location at 4512 Adobe Drive for all your herbicide, insecticide, fertilizer, and outdoor power equipment needs. Bestex also carries a large selection of Green Mountain grills and K2 coolers for all your tailgating events. For knowledgeable advice of your lawn and landscaping, as well as service of your outdoor power equipment long after the sale, call us here at Bestex 653-1300.
For a healthy lawn and landscape, visit Best Tech Supply or besttech.com.
Angelo RO Express is San Angelo's local affordable drinking water choice. Water plays a vital role in our daily life, and having the best drinking water for your family is important. Rent a quality reverse osmosis system starting at $28.50 a month with a free local standard installation. So why overpay for something you can get right here for less?
Call my Uncle Larry.
You heard the girl. Call Angelo Oro Express at 325-277-8611 for affordable drinking water.
We all want to get back to the way things used to be. Going to concerts, cheering for our teams in a packed stadium, dancing the night away with our friends. But if we truly want things to go back to the way they were, we need everyone to come together. Wash your hands, wear a mask, and social distance. Together, we can beat this. Together, we'll get back to the way things used to be.
Football fans, stop by Wingstop in Southwest Plaza before or after the game. We have the best wings in town and offer curbside pickup and delivery. So stop by Friday night and celebrate with Wingstop on Knickerbocker Road.
Welcome back to Babe Diedrichson Gymnasium here at San Angelo Central High School. The San Angelo Central Lady Cats trail the Lady Rebels of Midland Lee High School here at the half. The score, the Lee Lady Rebels 18, Lady Cats 12. So Lee leads at 18-12 at the half. Thanks for joining us tonight, and welcome back to Central Lady Cats basketball action on Concho Sports Network, presented tonight by First Community Federal Credit Union, and your halftime show tonight brought to you by Mathis Law Firm. Darren Prater and J.G. Raggio here. Well, this is almost a carbon copy of what happened the last time these two teams played, trailing at the half. The Lady Cats did pull it out with the fourth quarter surge, and hopefully they can do that tonight, but really missed shots under the basket, and giving Lee too many trips to the free throw line tonight has made a difference.
Yeah, like you said, almost cut and paste of the last time that they played each other. This time, the first quarter was a very high-scoring quarter for both these teams, 12-8 in that one. Everyone really jumped out on each other. Things kind of settled down. The defenses got established there in the second quarter, only 6-4 in the second quarter. Like we talked about, it seemed like it was 12-18 for a long time in that second quarter there. But something that the Central Lady Cats are going to need to do to get back in this game is to start limiting the bigs down low for Midland Lee. Foyunju and Lee are pretty much all of the scoring for Midland Lee tonight. Only 3 points have come from Midland Lee. That's not from those two. And for the Lady Cats, Layla Young has been a dominant force inside, not being deterred by the length of the Lee Rebels down low. She's currently the leading scorer for the Lady Cats. She has 7 points right now, but she's also in a little bit of foul trouble. She's got 3 fouls herself.
Oh, that could really make a difference in the second half. And, you know, it was talked about the last time that these two teams played. Coach Dyer said once we stopped sending them to the free throw line, it made the difference in coming back. And certainly they don't need anyone to foul out tonight. So 32-30 was the score the last time. It was Delaney Hester was the lead scorer for the Lady Cats, wearing number 13. And tonight, really, Layla Young has played lights out, very physical. And she's taken a few spills. She's very tough, and those girls are taller than her. She's played very tough against them tonight.
Yeah, for sure. You got to give props to Foyunju of Lee. She's currently leading all scorers. She has 9 points so far in the first half. So she's done a great job. They've done some nice aerial passing, I would say, that no one really other than those two posts down low can really catch the ball. And that's been sort of Lee's strength. I do like what Coach Dyer's doing on the offensive side of things, is putting all those posts outside and then having a guard in the middle, just so that they don't have all of that length down low, so that when they drive, there is still a little bit more of an opening for them down there.
You know, I keep forgetting the mask goes up and down tonight. And I was talking about that. You know, it's something that kids have, it's a strange time. Mm-hmm. The kids have had to get used to playing with masks on. And that's, I mean, it's hard to do a broadcast with the mask on with my glasses fogging up. So they've had to overcome that and a 2-week quarantine.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so you got to shout out not only Coach Dyer on that, but also the seniors on this team. I did want to mention, while we are still at halftime, it was senior day, and we do have 2 seniors on this team that are actually going to play college ball.
Oh, yeah.
And so Angelina Humphreys going to Missouri Southern State University to play basketball. And then number 24, Madison Foley, is going to Howard Payne University. So good luck to those 2 girls next year going on to play college ball.
Well, Foley, we can talk about Howard Payne. You know, I'm an alumnus. I went there for 1 semester. Nice place, though, and it's we wish them the best in their future endeavors. They have to take care of business tonight. It's 18-12 as the Lady Cats prepare to go back into battle against the Lee Lady Rebels. Thanks to Mathis Law Firm for bringing you our halftime show. Thanks a lot, and we'll be back with more. Well, they're going to go ahead and start. I don't want to miss any action here, so I guess we will go ahead and keep it here. I want to let you know we're live streaming Central and Lakeview basketball every Tuesday and Friday, and you can watch this Friday. Set a date. We're streaming the Lakeview Maidens against the Snyder Lady Tigers. Tip-off will be at 6:15 at conchosports.com. Also, Concho Sports Network Roku. Find it there. Fire TV apps, YouTube, and Facebook. Concho Sports is all over the place, and we would love for you to join us for the Maidens against Snyder coming up this Friday night. Just about ready to get the second half underway, as the Lee Lady Rebels will get the ball first. Mylea Young, the junior, all the way across, and we are underway.
And it looks like all starters back on the floor for both teams. That means Layla Young is in the game, so we're going to have to keep an eye on her with those 3 fouls.
Down low, and this time the shot is no good. That was Kamari Lee, another player that's very good right under the basket and very tall as well. Lady Cats get the ball, and here they go.
Yeah, still a very good look, though, for Lee, and just a missed layup on that one. So Central still has to do a better job of limiting those.
Here's Deandra Allen driving toward the basket, and she makes it. It's a good one from Deandra Allen, and that gets a little momentum going for the Lady Cats. The score 18-14. Can they do the comeback again?
A nice little spinner on the defender on that one. It looks like they are still going to be trying to trap coming into the half court. That's a great trap. Those two just have to rotate over quicker.
Oh, Fuwanji, that was
picking up right where she left off.
Another 2 for Fuwanji. It's a 6-point lead again. 2014, Lee Lady Rebels. She almost did a hook shot on that one. It was nice. Oh boy! There you go. There's some more points for the Central Lady Cats.
Yep, Layla Allen adding to her total again.
(2016) lead cut to 4. Lady Cats applying the pressure, got a hand on it, didn't get it. Lee hangs on to the basketball. Mylea Young puts it up, ball tipped, rebound, and a good one from Deandra Allen. Boy, she came out on fire this second half. Driving to the basket and scoring, getting the rebound, getting it down the court. Perez with the ball.
And she had great positioning down there.
Right down to the low post. 3 goes up, no good. Fuwanji gets the ball, and they'll bring it back down. All the way across, going up for 3 is Mylea Young. They don't get the shot, they do get possession, and here she gets the ball again. Layla Young guarding. It's Young on Young. Ball out of bounds. I believe that Central will get the ball back.
Yeah, I think Jules Perez got a steal there, and then a quick foul. The second of the game by Mylea Young of Midland Lee.
So Perez will get it in bounds. Deandra Allen is close. Now she's going to put the ball back into play. To Perez. Now they can settle down, work the offense a little bit. Down low to Humphreys. Perez. To Humphreys. Under the basket, Perez lays it up, and it's good. There you go.
That's a great backdoor cut there by Jules Perez. A great delivery by Deandra Allen as well.
20-18 is our score. 5 minutes to go, third quarter. See if the Lady Cats can seize the momentum, but 3 points go up for
Sanaya Green, her second of the game.
Wow. Haven't seen a whole lot of three-pointers tonight, but that's one. Wingstop on Knickerbocker Road, three-pointer for the Lady Rebels. Well, I was saying that the Lady Cats are starting to get some momentum and see if they can seize it, and Lee took it right back. So it's 5-point lead, 23-18.
Yeah, so when we had the Central Bobcats, the boys, on last Friday, we talked a lot about the game of runs, and those runs were a little bit bigger point swings, and this is the same thing. It's just about a game of runs. The Lady Cats were on a run, and now Midland Lee, they have 3 points. So they're looking to make that run, but at the same time, the Cats are trying to prevent it so that they can keep this one closer, because with a more low-scoring game, 5 points is a pretty fair margin, so they want to keep this one within reach.
They've just been, the second half, they've just gone back and forth. It looks like one team will seize it, the other team comes right back. So let's see if the Lady Cats can answer after the timeout. Layla Young. Surrounded, she has Fawanja Gardner, she couldn't get over her. Perez, right side, goes to Hearn. Hearn, down low to Deandra Allen, who draws the foul.
Yeah, as you can see, she gets a great post-up positioning again down low, gets the pass that time, and that arm right across both of her arms, so she'll go to the free throw line for 2.
Erdworm, I believe, was the guilty party on that. So back to the Lana and Tiffany Realtor team. Free throw line. Makes it. Deandra Allen, she's having a heck of a second half.
Looks like 2 seniors checking into the game. It's going to be Madison Foley in for Central, and then I believe that Arden Neff is going to be coming in for Allen if she makes this next one.
And a salute to all these seniors here on senior night at Babe Diedrichson Gymnasium. She makes the second one at the Lana and Tiffany Realtor team free throw line. 23-20. Getting closer and closer. It's just they can't let Lee just bounce right back. Oh! Intercepted by Perez. They get it out, and the three-point try doesn't go in for Angelina Humphreys. But the pass, and Perez gets in front of it and gets the ball. Now Lee has it back, and
yeah, that pressure finally paying off for Central, getting a few turnovers. That one looked like it hit the underside of the backboard, so this is going to come back with Central.
So Perez will put it back into play as Alyssa Barron comes into the game, and Nevaeh Hearn will go out for a little bit.
Layla Young also back into the game, and Humphrey's going to take a quick rest is my prediction.
So Alyssa Barron with the ball. Her and Perez will work on getting it down the court against the pressure. Madison Foley has some height on her. She gets it back up to Perez. Malia Young trying to reach in, and
that'll be her third foul of the game.
Playing very aggressive, a little too much that time.
Yep, and she'll get subbed out right after that. Alyssa Green back into the game for Lee.
Malia Young goes out. Perez, high pass, gets it to Layla Young, driving, shooting, gets the rebound. Perez goes up for three, in and out. Very close, but in and out. There's the rebound, and they got it. Arden Neff with the rebound, and Arden Neff scores. It's a one-point game, 23-22. In favor of the Lady Rebs, but look out.
Yeah, a couple of nice rebounds there by the Lady Cats, even with those two tall.
Yeah, Layla Young missed the shot, got the rebound, got it out, and very good heads-up rebound play. But Arden Neff, just when you thought they were going to lose the ball, here she comes. Oh, and a tough spill for Alyssa Barron.
She did a great job on that one, Barron did, of tying up the ball, and it's going to be possession with the Lady Cats.
So Barron, full court pressure applied by Sanaya Green. Brings it down, now turns back and gets it to Layla Young, who will slow it down a little bit. Foley. Now we're going inside to Perez, and she draws a foul as she tries the layup.
Yeah, they're still doing that sort of inside-out game where they're having the guards down low in the post to eliminate that size advantage that Midland Lee has. And they actually do have a size advantage in the guards. And Jules Perez going to the free throw line again after the second foul there, Alyssa Green.
First free throw is not in. Jules Perez at the Atlanta and Tiffany Realtor team free throw line tonight.
Something to watch for the Lady Cats. 6 missed free throws already today.
Oh. Like we were saying, Fuwanji, and she's not the only one, when she goes to the line, she makes those, and that could be the difference. 23-22 the score, 2.5 to go, third quarter. Lady Cats coming back as the Lee Lady Rebels only lead it by 1. They led by as much as, what, 6 at one point? Almost exactly like the last time these two teams played. Erdworm with the ball. Down low and outside. As Green comes across and gets the ball back in the hands of Young, or Sanaya Green. There's Alyssa Green and Sanaya Green. We got two different Greens. Kamari Lee had it temporarily, gets the pass. Fuwanji under the basket to Kamari. She almost got the rebound, but one of the Lady Cats said no.
Yeah, it was Layla Young down there, but great team rebounding by Central. Looked like there were 4 Lady Cats down there as opposed to just the 1 Rebel.
As she was about to get the ball, Arden Neff got her hand in there and knocked it out. Arden Neff is starting to come alive in this game. Scoring the last points for the Lady Cats. Shot goes up for Madison Foley and doesn't go in.
Looked like they got her on a little bit too aggressive with that elbow coming across, offensive foul going the other way.
I'm not sure what the intricacies are of charges.
I think it was because she wrapped that right arm around the defender.
Okay.
And so she limited her ability to be able to play defense fully. So that's probably why they're going the other way with this one.
Here comes Alyssa Green and the Lady Rebels right under the basket to Fuwanji. She doesn't take the shot. She goes back up top. And look who's got it now, Layla Young. Doesn't get the layup, she draws the foul.
Even though she lost that ball, number 3, Alyssa Green, does a great job of getting back on defense, drawing the foul, so that they don't get the 2 easy points, especially with the amount of free throws that have been missed so far today by Central.
This half, 5 fouls total for Midland Lee 1, and that's a good sign for the Lady Cats. First one is good here at the Atlanta and Tiffany Realtor team free throw line. Very tough, aggressive Layla Young wearing number 42 tonight for the Lady Cats. And there's 2 for 2.
And she'll get subbed out of the game after making that one. Angelo Humphreys back in for the Lady Cats.
And guess what just happened?
They took the lead.
The Lady Cats have the lead for the first time in the ball game. They have seized the momentum. They need to hang on to it. Erdworm. Maggie Erdworm, number 22.
You got to think they're going to be trapping if they get a nice opportunity right after they get into half court, but not this time. Good job by the Lee Rebels breaking that press a little bit.
3-point try. No good for Sanaya Green. Lady Cats back on the move.
What a great pass there by Allen. And I just almost don't think that Hearn thought that was going to get through there off her hands and out of bounds.
Lady Rebels get the ball. Layla Young has played quite well, but some other Deandra Allen come to life here in the second half. And Arden Neff as well. Some players that have stepped up for the Lady Cats here in the third quarter. We only have 34 seconds to go in the quarter, and a 24-23 lead for the Lady Cats. They came back. They've done it again. Can they hang on? Erdworm going down the court, and they get tangled up, and yeah, that one hurt. She took a spill. I think she got tangled up with,
it was Jules Perez maybe?
With Perez.
Erdworm walking that one off. No foul was called though, so it's just a lot of hustle, a lot of heart out there.
At full speed she went down. Erdworm, well, look what she's going to do. She's just going to go back there and try a layup, and Lady Cats get their hands on it, but that will send her to the free throw line. The Lana and Tiffany Realtor team free throw line.
Jules Perez, third foul on that one.
Tell you what, Erdworm is a tough player because she took a heck of a spill, then goes right back, gets the layup, or doesn't get the layup, but she draws the foul. First one not in there for Maggie Erdworm, a junior for these maroon and white Lady Rebs. 24-23. San Angelo Central Lady Cats lead the ball game. Their first lead of the game. They've trailed the whole time. And the crowd's starting to make some noise, but Erdworm tunes it out and ties the ball game at the Lana and Tiffany Realtor team free throw line. We are tied at 24. I think we're going to have another exciting finish this time, just like the last game. Don't go anywhere. Sydney Moore with the ball, then she passes to Hearn. Hearn to Perez, back to Hearn. Hearn drives, goes up and misses it. Didn't draw the foul as well. 9 seconds to go, third quarter.
Couple quick defensive substitutions. Deandra Allen, Alyssa Barron back into the game for Central. Only 9 seconds left here in the third.
Alyssa Barron has done a good job of playing defense tonight. Very quick player.
You got to go here if you're Midland Lee if you want a shot.
3 seconds. And speaking of, Alyssa Barron gets her hands on the ball.
And I think it went off of the Lee player because it is Central ball with 1.7 left. They're going to get a shot. Can't take a dribble here though.
She did a good job disrupting. Sydney Moore going to get the ball in.
Got to shoot.
There's Barron. She goes up for it at the buzzer. Doesn't get it, but I guess we can say get your popcorn ready. We're going to have a good fourth quarter. One more quarter to go. We are tied 24-24. We'll be back after this. You're watching Central Lady Cats basketball on Concho Sports Network, presented by First Community Federal Credit Union.
Best Tech Supply is a proud sponsor of Concho Valley football. I invite you to stop by our new location at 4512 Adobe Drive for all your herbicide, insecticide, fertilizer, and outdoor power equipment needs. Bestex also carries a large selection of Green Mountain grills and K2 coolers for all your tailgating events. For knowledgeable advice of your lawn and landscaping, as well as service of your outdoor power equipment long after the sale, call us here at Bestex 653-1300.
For a healthy lawn and landscape, visit Best Tech Supply or besttech.com.
Babe Diedrichson Gymnasium, San Angelo Central High School. That's where we are tonight, and get ready for a exciting fourth quarter. Just like the last time these two teams met. It's 24-24. San Angelo Central Lady Cats, Midland Lee Lady Rebels. Welcome back. Gonna be a good one. Lady Cats basketball on Concho Sports Network, presented by First Community Federal Credit Union. Here we go with the fourth period of play.
Yeah, in that third quarter, the Lady Cats outscoring the Rebels 12-6, 4 points each from Deandra Allen and Layla Young. And a big thing to note, Layla Young played very, very safe in that one. Didn't get any more fouls. She's still at 3.
She was able to dial it back a little bit. Still playing some good defense there. Shot goes up, and there's the rebound from Deandra Allen. She'll bring it down. Gonna go to work on the left side now, back across to Sydney Moore. Perez back up the top. Layla Young.
It looks like a 2-3 zone here for Midland Lee. Trying to use their size to their advantage.
Seems like they want to shut down the area right under the basket with the tall players. Shot no good, rebound by Young. She takes a shot and will draw the foul.
That's a really nice job by Layla Young getting down in there. It looked like both of the bigs sort of got drawn out because of that three-pointer, and there was no one on that backside to grab the rebound. Layla Young grabs it and gets to the free throw line. And that is how you have to break that 2-3 is you got to take some shots from the outside and you got to sink them, so they have to respect that.
And it got Kamari Lee a little bit turned around from the ball. Because it's hard just to go right over them on the inside. Tall as they are, they're a couple of towers there. Lee and Fuwanji.
Layla Young 1 for 2 from the free throw line there. So another miss for Central.
That's the Landon and Tiffany Realtor Team free throw line. Here goes Erdworm in double coverage, and that's going to be a tie ball. Jump ball.
Possession with Central.
When did that change? My basketball experience as far as playing was basically junior high, where you tied it up, you jump ball pretty much every time back then.
And then I think it does change whenever possession changes with the quarter. I think it also takes over.
Okay. Been a while since I've played the game, my illustrious career. And here we go. There's Young to Sydney Moore. Back up high, now she's gonna drive the lane. Layla Young drives, and one of the Lee players got a hand on it, but still, Lady Cats aggressive, get the rebound. Down low, and the shot doesn't get in there for Angelina Humphreys tonight.
Yeah, it looks like Lee's taking a lot of players to the ball side, and they're leaving that backside open. It looks like they've had some cuts and some runners that are wide open on the backside for easy layups. We just haven't been able to see them yet.
Sanaya Green with the ball at half court. Gets it to Erdworm. Erdworm trying to find a little space, and she doesn't get much. Jules Perez right on her, playing some good defense. Kamari Lee, Fuwanji. She tries to get Kamari Lee under the basket, and it's off her fingertips and out of bounds. The Lady Cats get the ball, and they have a 25-24 lead with 5:50 to go in the ball game. They trailed most of the game. They made a surge in the third quarter and have taken the lead.
So far in the third and fourth quarter, only 2 points for the bigs for Midland Lee. And another 3 there by Jules Perez. Misses that one.
So Perez doesn't get the 3. The Lady Rebs get the ball back. Of course, Kamari Lee and Loredana Fuwanji, the bigs, they put under the basket. Lee has the ball.
You got to get this one underneath here if you're Midland Lee.
To Young, now they go outside. It's going to be an outside shot. 3, no good. That was Sanaya Green. Lady Cats with the ball again. They can expand their 1-point lead. Take command as they have in the second half.
Like still a form of a 2-3 zone. Looks like they're pressing out pretty far on this.
Sydney Moore to Perez, across to Deandra Allen. Allen drives the basket, and what a play from Allen. Put it all on her shoulders, and she gets 2 more, and a 3-point lead for Central and the Lady Cats. It's 27-24.
Yep, Deandra Allen has all 3 points scored here in the fourth quarter, and she did a great job there of attacking that 2-3 zone.
Underneath to Green, and there she is. That's what they want to do. And that, or excuse me, Kamari Lee, they get it underneath to her. She scores. It's a 1-point ball game again, 27-26.
And that's how Midland Lee does have to attack the Central team. Go back down low to where they were finding so much success in the first half. And back to man-to-man, you can see here for Midland Lee, no more 2-3 zone.
They seem to, on that zone, the last time that they were on defense, seemed to get a little confused and turned around. They do get the ball back this time.
Allen looked like she forced that shot just a little bit there with the left.
Here's Mylea Young. And they're going to call a foul on Deandra Allen. She is not happy about it. Excuse me, Sydney Moore. Not happy. 6 fouls for Midland Lee this half, 4 for the Lady Cats, and they hang on to a 27-26 lead. And we have a timeout. I want to let you know some exciting things going on Concho Sports Network. We are streaming Central and Lakeview basketball, and it is so cool to get to do this. Every Tuesday and Friday, set an appointment, join us. So this Friday, Lakeview Maidens take on the Snyder Lady Tigers. Tip-off is scheduled for 6:15 right here at conchosports.com. Also, the Concho Sports Network Roku and Fire TV apps, YouTube, and Facebook. Many places for you to join us for the Lakeview Maidens against Snyder. If you want to watch Concho Sports Network games on your TV live in high definition, install the Concho Sports Network Roku or Amazon Fire TV app. You can install them now on either device. Just search Concho Sports. We make it very simple. Invite you to check it out for the optimal viewing experience. So here's the story. It was all Midland Lee the first half. Second half, the Lady Cats have really come on strong. They lead it 27-26 with 3:44 to go in the contest. Had a feeling this was going to be an exciting one like the last time, and certainly is.
Living up to its expectations, that's for sure.
You bet. Senior night here at Babe Diedrichson Gymnasium. Saluting all the seniors. Some will be playing basketball in college. Underneath to one of the bigs, that's Spongy.
It's like a foul on the floor there. I believe that'll be Madison Foley.
So Mylea Young will put the ball back in play after the foul. Fuanji is under the basket, and she wants a high pass, but it's going to go up top and outside to Sanaya Green. Green, ball tipped in the air. She gets the pass. Kamari Lee up top. I believe that's, was that Fuanji or Young?
I think that was Young.
Okay, Young regains the lead for the Lee Lady Rebels. It's 28-27, just over 3 minutes to go in the game. We'll see if the Lady Cats can answer. Inside Perez, back up to the top of the key, and there's the shot, and it's off the rim for Madison Foley.
And a very animated timeout there by Coach Dyer after a great rebound. I believe that was Jules Perez on the rebound there.
We have a timeout. You're watching Central Lady Cats basketball. We'll be back after this on Concho Sports Network, presented by First Community Federal Credit Union.
Angelo RO Express is San Angelo's local affordable drinking water choice. Water plays a vital role in our daily life, and having the best drinking water for your family is important. Rent a quality reverse osmosis system starting at $28.50 a month with a free local standard installation. So why overpay for something you can get right here for less?
Call my Uncle Larry.
You heard the girl. Call Angelo RO Express at 325-277-8611 for affordable drinking water.
Welcome back. Babe Diedrichson Gymnasium. Central Lady Cat basketball on Concho Sports Network, brought to you by First Community Federal Credit Union. The Lee Lady Rebels have regained the lead with 2:50 to go in the ball game. It's 28-27 as we go back in action. Lady Cats will have the possession, looking to take the lead again. They've only had the lead for a short time this game. Young goes up. She'll draw the foul.
That was an interesting Looked like kind of almost a late foul call there by the far side official. He was probably waiting for one of his other two guys to call that one, but he must have seen something. Oh, it looks like a hit on the head is what he's calling.
Oh, okay. So Young will go to the Atlanta and Tiffany Realtor team free throw line, and she ties it up. The Lady Cats can take the lead right now. It's all in the hands of number 42, Layla Young. And she got it. There's your lead. 29-28, 2:45 to go in the contest. Second meeting between these two. And first time it was a 2-point win for the Lady Cats. They also had to come from behind. Coach Alfred Acosta's Midland Lee Lady Rebels played a great first half, not as much this half. They try to go under the basket to Fuwanji, and it's picked out of the air by Deandra Allen, who ends up on her back. She's okay. Been a lot of spills this game. Very aggressive play.
A lot of hustle from both sides, that's for sure.
Ball back into play. Erdworm goes up tall and brings the ball down. Now Malia Young with the ball. Perez guarding. And they get her with a charge, or?
Yeah, using that off arm
Okay.
too much. And that's going to be the fourth on Malia Young.
That gives Perez and the Lady Cats the ball with 2:17 to go. They have a lead. 29-28. This is where they need to turn it on and finish this thing. Erdworm says, no, you're not. She grabs the ball out of the air, and
they do have to be more cautious with the ball, though. Perez looked like she was trying to get that one to Allen, and Allen was not aware that the ball was coming to her.
Nope. And Erdworm certainly was.
Melissa Barron checks into the game for Hearn.
Kamari Lee, Loredana Fuanji. Got to watch them. You try the double coverage on Perez.
Like the press, they got a 2-on-1 fast break here.
Bounce pass. Arden Neff tries to bring it under control. Now across to Perez, and she collides with Fuanji close to under the basket, and we'll see who got possession. Did they get a foul on?
I don't think the ref underneath had an angle at that one, so they're probably going to jump it on this one. Yep. So we had one ref that was behind the play. The ref underneath the basket was blocked by Fuanji's body on that one, so we couldn't see who that one went off. So smartly, he just goes ahead and calls a jump ball, and it's with the Lady Rebels.
Quite a collision. Lady Rebels.
Central still looking to trap. Yep, there it is.
Sanaya Green tried the trap. Erdworm making moves, trying to get around Alyssa Barron. Now back out to Green. Sanaya. There's a fight for the ball. Perez has it. And there was some contact, and she's not happy, but Malia Young, they're going to get her for reaching in.
Oh, and that's going to be her fifth, so she's done with that foul. And it's 9 fouls, so it's going to be a 1-and-1 for Jules Perez, sending her to the free throw line.
Malia Young, the junior, is out. Perez very aggressive. And she gets to expand this lead. It's 29-28. We only have a minute and a half to go. As Jules Perez doesn't make it at the Atlanta and Tiffany Realtor team free throw line.
And all these missed free throws from Central are coming back to haunt them a little bit in this game. Could be more than a 1-point lead for them.
Correct. I'm not sure what the numbers are, but Lee has done a pretty good job at the free throw line.
Timeout there.
Okay, we're going to go ahead and take the timeout with them. It's 29-28. Lee leads, or the Lady Cats lead Lee. And we'll be back after this. Concho Sports Network Lady Cats basketball, presented by First Community Federal Credit Union.
We all want to get back to the way things used to be. Going to concerts, cheering for our teams in a packed stadium, dancing the night away with our friends. But if we truly want things to go back to the way they were, we need everyone to come together. Wash your hands, wear a mask, and social distance. Together, we can beat this. Together, we'll get back to the way things used to be.
Welcome back to Central Lady Cats basketball on Concho Sports Network, presented by First Community Federal Credit Union. Darren Prater and J.D. Raggio bringing you this fantastic finish. Here's the story. It's 29-28. Central Lady Cats lead Midland Lee. Lee with the ball and just over a minute to go in the contest. Inside, they want to go to Green, and she can't make it. Fwanji goes up for it, and she does. The two bigs. So Lee didn't make it. Fwanji gets the rebound, and she does make it with a little bit of drama before it went in.
What better a way to sum up this game than with that shot by Fwanji on that last one all the way around.
30-29 the score. Midland Lee has taken the lead with 37 seconds to go.
And a full timeout here by Central.
We'll go ahead and keep it here. We don't want to miss any of this action. Only 37 seconds to go.
That was Fwanji's shot. It looked like it hit every part of the rim on that last one.
Yeah, just a little bit of a drum roll, and it went in.
And I have right now 9 missed free throws for the Lady Cats, and only 1 for Midland Lee. And these are unofficial stats, but I'm pretty sure that that's pretty close to accurate, if not on the dot. So that's a huge thing. And they are at 9 fouls right now, so double bonus next time there is a foul on Lee. So they got to be able to knock down these free throws and get a good look here, get a good opportunity for Central.
Central Lady Cat coach Landon Dyer mentioned the last time these teams played. Once they started making free throws, shut down fouls, things started working in their direction. But boy, the free throws really could have made a difference tonight. Fantastic finish. Central 15-6 overall, 8-2 in district. Midland Lee 8-2 as well in district, 14-7 overall. 2 timeouts left for Lee, 2 for Central. And here we go. She's played a great game. Layla Young will bring the ball into play. Jules Perez is out there. Had a good second half from Deandra Allen. Here's Nevaeh Hearn. Jules Perez. Inside. Angelina Humphreys has it. Now back out to Hearn, and Hearn sinks it! There you go. Nevaeh Hearn gives the Central Lady Cats the lead.
Her first points of the game, and what better time to have them than here with 18.3 left in the game to give your team a 1-point lead.
Oh, wow. That's her first points of the game, huh?
And so here, if you're Central, you only have 5 team fouls so far. So at 7 is when they get into the bonus, the 1-and-1. So you have 1 free foul. If you see something that you don't like, you're definitely going to want to look to take that. And I'm sure Coach Dyer is letting the girls know that they do have 1 foul to give before they get into that 1-and-1 bonus.
You have 1 freebie and 18 seconds to work with. 32-30 was the score of the last game. It's 31-30 now.
2 timeouts left, it looks like, for Central, and only 1 timeout remaining for Lee. This 18 seconds, I feel like it's all the time in football as well. The last 2 minutes seems to last 30 minutes, and the last minute in basketball typically seems to last probably about 10 or 15 minutes instead of 1.
Yes, I agree. Every time I watch basketball, I say, oh, there's only 30 seconds left, and then, 15 minutes later. Okay. Well, this is it. 31-30.
They're probably going to put some token pressure here so that they're not allowed to just roll the ball up. By token pressure, I just mean they're going to be up there on the Rebels, but they're not going to try to force anything because they are up 1.
In a very exciting game, Sanaya Green hits the court. Been about 5 or 6 real hard falls tonight. Nobody seriously hurt. I think Erdworm got the worst one. She shook it off.
Yep, head coach Alfred Acosta calls another timeout. That pretty much all that they were doing there is getting the ball across half court, getting the ball to the side that they want to throw the ball in on, and now they're going to draw up. Possibly their final play from Midland Lee are going to look to take the shot around 8 or 7 seconds is your goal, so that you have the opportunity, if it is a miss, that you can get the rebound. If it was tied, then of course you just look to take that final shot, but since they're down by 1, they have to give themselves that little bit of added time just in case of a miss.
Thanks to First Community Federal Credit Union presenting this broadcast tonight. Been an exciting one.
And you do still have that foul in your pocket if you're Central. If you get into a bad position, they still have that freebie.
And that is nice to know, especially with the players like Kamari Lee and Loredana Fuanji under the basket.
Yeah, you definitely want to be sure to take those fouls on the floor, though, not in the process of shooting. So if they are shooting, it still counts as a shooting foul, but if it's just on the floor, that's when you get it for free.
12 seconds, 31-30. San Angelo Central Lady Cats, after trailing most of the game, have turned it on in the second half. And here goes Lee. Lee outside. Erdworm gonna go for 3. It's off the basket, off the rim. There's a fight for the ball, and see who got the possession.
It looked like it should have been a jump ball, but it was called that the rebound was grabbed by the Rebels, and then a quick timeout from Midland Lee, but I don't think they have, doesn't look like they have any timeouts remaining.
Scoreboard says 0. I'll tell you, I didn't see exactly what happened, but Coach Landon Dyer, he just kind of grabbed his head like, not happy at all. And he is fired up. He's talking to the team with 3 seconds to go.
Because if that wasn't their last timeout, then that would have been their last. But if that was their last timeout, this should be a technical on them. But I guess they did still have one in their back pocket. And now if you're Coach Dyer, all you're saying is we got to get this stopped.
They had 2 just a few minutes ago, so
probably did have that last one remaining.
Well, now they are certainly out. 3.3 seconds to go in the contest. 32-30 last time. It's 31-30 this time. Lady Cats, can they hang on?
It did look like Deandra Allen had her hands on that ball as well. Everyone was expecting the jump and just over to possession, and the possession would have gone to the Central Lady Cats. But a called possession and timeout to Midland Lee, and here's the final play that's got to be drawn up. I imagine it's got to be something to one of those bigs down low.
Coach Dyer getting his point across with the Lady Cats.
And Coach Dyer sees what Midland Lee comes out in, and he calls a timeout of his own so he can get his defense set as he wants it.
Just over 3 seconds to go. See if they can hang on. It's going to be a nail biter.
And so 3.3 seconds. What my coaches always just tell me is every second that you get, you have a time for 1 dribble. So a max of 3 dribbles for Midland Lee. Anything more than that, the shot's probably not going to get off in time. And if there's a pass or 2, those also count for a second. So a pass and 1 dribble, a pass and 2 dribbles, you're cutting it pretty close. So it's going to have to be a pretty quick shot here for them.
There will be a loud celebration either way this game goes. It's going down to the wire. Good job tonight keeping the crowd fired up from your San Angelo Central cheerleading squad. And a good, healthy, socially distanced crowd tonight.
I say they're making some ruckus. You can see the camera vibrating a little bit. That's from everyone banging on those stands up there.
It is getting loud at Babe Diedrichson Gymnasium. Here we go. Young inbounds, and now the Cats have the ball, and it's all over. They did it again.
Angelina Humphreys, the senior, on senior night.
Yeah.
Fuandri going up with the ball. She steals it down low, does a great job not hitting at all, and the Lady Cats escape with this one. Wow.
Another come-from-behind victory and a very excited crowd here in San Angelo. Wow.
Yeah, we'll watch it here one last time. They did get it to Fuandri, who has had the big game. You see right there, Humphreys steals the ball away, and I'm not sure why they didn't foul there because, I mean, only 3 seconds. They would have probably had to do a half-court heave, but it almost seems worth it to just give it a shot.
Yeah, it kind of snuck up on her from behind a little bit, though. And on senior night, a senior to finish that way. That is great. 31-30. Lady Cats come from behind and they win. And we'll be back to wrap this one up in just a minute on Concho Sports Network. You're watching Central Lady Cats basketball, brought to you by First Community Federal Credit Union.
Football fans, stop by Wingstop in Southwest Plaza before or after the game. We have the best wings in town and offer curbside pickup and delivery. So stop by Friday night and celebrate with Wingstop on Knickerbocker Road.
Best Tech Supply is a proud sponsor of Concho Valley Football. I invite you to stop by our new location at 4512 Adobe Drive for all your herbicide, insecticide, fertilizer, and outdoor power equipment needs. Bestex also carries a large selection of Green Mountain grills and K2 coolers for all your tailgating events. For knowledgeable advice of your lawn and landscaping, as well as service of your outdoor power equipment long after the sale, call us here at Bestex 653-1300.
For a healthy lawn and landscape, visit Best Tech Supply or besttech.com.
Angelo RO Express is San Angelo's local affordable drinking water choice. Water plays a vital role in our daily life, and having the best drinking water for your family is important. Rent a quality reverse osmosis system starting at $28.50 a month with a free local standard installation. So why overpay for something you can get right here for less?
Call my Uncle Larry.
You heard the girl. Call Angelo Oro Express at 325-277-8611 for affordable drinking water.
We all want to get back to the way things used to be. Going to concerts, cheering for our teams in a packed stadium, dancing the night away with our friends. But if we truly want things to go back to the way they were, we need everyone to come together. Wash your hands, wear a mask, and social distance. Together, we can beat this. Together, we'll get back to the way things used to be.
Football fans, stop by Wingstop in Southwest Plaza before or after the game. We have the best wings in town and offer curbside pickup and delivery. So stop by Friday night and celebrate with Wingstop on Knickerbocker Road.
Best Tech Supply is a proud sponsor of Concho Valley Football. I invite you to stop by our new location at 4512 Adobe Drive for all your herbicide, insecticide, fertilizer, and outdoor power equipment needs. Bestex also carries a large selection of Green Mountain grills and K2 coolers for all your tailgating events. For knowledgeable advice of your lawn and landscaping, as well as service of your outdoor power equipment long after the sale, call us here at Bestex 653-1300.
For a healthy lawn and landscape, visit Best Tech Supply or besttech.com.
Welcome back to Babe Diedrichson Gymnasium at San Angelo Central. Aaron Prater and J.D. Raggio here to wrap up what has been a very exciting evening here. Central Lady Cats basketball on Concho Sports Network, presented by First Community Federal Credit Union. Thank you to everybody that's joined us tonight, and it was a good one. 31-30. The Lady Cats defeat Midland Lee just like the first time they met. It was a come-from-behind win. We went from 32-30 to 31-30, and it's only fitting on senior night that senior Angelina Humphreys, with 3 seconds to go, gets the ball and ends the game, and the celebration was on here at Diedrichson Gym. Your thoughts on the game, JD?
Yeah, great job, all three of those seniors. Congrats to all of them, and good luck to them going forward after this. We had two big games from the Lady Cats that I do want to point out, though. Deandra Allen, and Layla Young both had 11 points to lead the Cats today. Allen also added 3 rebounds, and Young had 4 herself. So they did a really nice job for the Lady Cats. And then we do have to give some credit to Leandra Fuanji of the Midland Lee Rebels. She had a game-high 13 points. She was huge down low, and therefore the Lady Rebels. But the key stat, that fourth quarter, 7-6 was the final score in the fourth quarter, which led to that 31-30 final score of this game.
Very exciting, and congratulations to the Lady Cats as they get ready to take on Abilene. That's going to be in Abilene Friday night. And they are now firmly the second team in district.
Yep, sole possession of second with that one. Both 8-2 teams. One of them did have to go down. And Central took down Lee tonight, and they do have their eyes set on just securing that second seed and possibly even, I don't think they can actually move up to the 1 seed since they did lose to Friendship both times. So they're definitely just in the driver's seat for that number 2 seed now.
Yeah. When they played Friendship, they'd only had a few days practice after quarantine. This team has really overcome a lot. A 2-week quarantine, then they come back and get the win over Midland Lee. They lost to Friendship, but they've really hit their stride, and they played great in the second half tonight. And they are second in district behind Friendship. That's your number 1 team. Midland Lee will be third, followed by Odessa, Midland, Abilene. So it's looking good here for the Lady Cats.
Yeah, and what a big win, and what an experience for all of these players to have a game like this down to the wire heading into playoffs, which will be starting here pretty soon. Because if you're used to being in close games like this, you know what it feels like, you know what that pressure feels like, and you're able to handle it a little bit better. And the Lady Cats handled adversity tonight. They got through, I think it was 6 or 7 missed free throws, which would have extended this lead and made it a little bit more comfortable for them. But even with that, they were able to pull out the win tonight.
And down the road, you make those free throws, and this could have been an entirely different
Make it a little bit easy
game
on yourself, yep.
Well, it's senior night. A lot of young ladies playing here for the last time. Arden Neff, wearing number 10, is a senior. Also Angelina Humphreys and Madison Foley. I hope I didn't leave anybody out.
Yep, I believe those are the 3 that we had on there.
Coach Landon Dyer and the Lady Cats. Winners tonight, 31-30. I want to remind you we're live streaming Central and Lakeview basketball every Tuesday and Friday. Next game coming up Friday. We're streaming the Lakeview Maidens versus Snyder. The Lady Tigers, going to be a good one. Tip-off is at 6:15 at conchosports.com. Also, Concho Sports Network, Roku, and Fire TV apps, YouTube, and Facebook. A lot of places for you to join us. And if you want to watch Concho Sports Network games on your TV live in high definition, it's real easy to do. Fire TV app. You can install them now on either device just by searching Concho Sports. So we invite you to check that out for the best viewing experience and join us for the Maidens versus Snyder coming up Friday. We'll have your Tuesday and Friday Central and Lakeview games, and it sure is a lot of fun. I know this one was a lot of fun. Thanks so much to First Community Federal Credit Union presenting the broadcast tonight. Also, our free throw sponsors, Lana and Tiffany Realtor team. We heard them a lot tonight. Wingstop on Knickerbocker Road, sponsoring those awesome three-pointers tonight, and our halftime sponsor, Mathis Law Firm. I want to thank San Angelo Independent School District for having us. They're just so good to us, and we really appreciate it. It's been a blast. J.D. Raggio, thanks for joining me, man.
Yep, not a problem. This was a really fun one, down to the wire. Couldn't really ask for much more as a viewer.
And the Lady Cats pull it out, 31-30 over the Midland Lee Lady Rebels. Cats beat the Rebels by 1 in a comeback tonight. Thanks to Shay Harris, our executive producer, and everyone who was a part of this one. That's going to wrap it up from Babe Diedrichson Gymnasium. Again, Lady Cats win the exciting comeback. For everyone that was a part of this one, I'm Darren Prater. We'll see you next time. Good night, everybody.